Hello, YouTube. Today I'm bringing you a Gwen Elise deck guide. Firstly, if you want coaching, it's $15 an hour. My Discord and Twitter are down below in the description. DM me if you're interested. I'm Masters every season, so pretty qualified, playing all the seasonal tournaments and stuff. And yeah. Secondly, please check out my stream down below. Twitch.tv/scissorsbox. The first O is a 0. And yeah, it's in the description. Check it out. And really helps. And also, if you enjoyed the content, like, comment, subscribe. It really helps. And yeah, that's about it. Let's get into the guide. So this is basically an aggro deck. I think right now it's Gwen's best deck. Sadly, I really wanted like some more interesting decks to be uh her best decks, but this deck's really good for climbing at least. So there's that. I've been playing it to climb personally. I've like invested a lot of games into it, and I know how to play it quite well because it's really similar. It's pretty much the old spider aggro, but with like hollowed units. So if you know how to play spiders, it's really good. And yeah, let's get into the deck. So essentially, our win con is aggroing our opponent down with fearsome units, and we start with 3/1 drops, 2 fearsomes, kind of serve different purposes. Firstly, we have Boisterous Host, which is just a hollowed unit. The hollowed units are really helpful because they help with the Gwen. They support Gwen first of all. Secondly, this is like a nice 2/1, so oftentimes it's free 2 damage on turn 1 if the opponent doesn't have a 1 drop. And also, if it trades, it helps buff our fearsome units in the future. So it's like pretty much extra damage in the future. Precious Pet is, oh yeah, for those who don't know, I'm sorry. Hollowed it is a new keyword, which is after I die for the rest of the game when allies attack. Hollow your first attack, giving it +1/+0 that round. Anyways, we have Triple Precious Pet. This is nice turn 1 play. And also, it's a spider, which is very relevant because it helps level up Elise. Leveling up Elise is very easy in this list and is one of your, honestly, your main win cons. Like, I think more than 50% of my games, I end up leveling Elise to win the game. It's like that consistent, honestly. We have Stygian Onlooker. Sometimes you're playing this on turn 2. You're never playing this on turn 1, almost ever. It's really easy. Like most of the time, if you're talking on odds, you're playing this on 3. If you're talking on evens, you're playing this on 4. Sometimes you play 2 of these on 4. And these are just like 1 mana 4 ones that just push a lot of damage. 1 mana 4/1 fearsomes, like just a lot of damage. This is a spider 3/2, just supports Elise, and it's a fearsome, so it pushes damage. Elise pushes damage. Level Elise. For those who don't know, you level her when you have 3 or more spiders at the end of the round. On round start. So yeah, her champ spell is also really good because you can sack like a unit and then play this for 2 spiders, and oftentimes you'll have 1 other spider on board, so it's really easy to level her up. I've seen lists that don't run House Spider. I think that's a very big mistake. If you don't run Skitter and House Spider, then like if you don't run House Spider, then you're probably not running Skitter. But I think you should run both, just because like it makes at least level up so prevalent in this matchup, and the Spider synergy is like it's really there. It's really good. But I've seen people like cut them for burn or for more more of the hollow package, like straight out the ban. I don't really think. Wait, oh, I didn't know. That's actually really cool. I'm gonna use that later. But anyway, I don't think it's really worth it. Um, to run like more 1 drops. You can run where people usually run these, most common 1 drops. But I think that there's no point, and you should just be running House Spider and Skitter. They're really good. If you want, you can cut down to 2 Skitter. 3 can kind of brick sometimes, and then you can run an extra 1 drop, either the rear guard or Saboteur. It's up to you. So let's like this. I'm personally on 3 Skitter right now, but I might change it. Who knows? Yeah, anyway, House Spider is just really good to level Elise, and it's also just a really good unit. Just some free spiderling. Yeah, this is burn. Use this at the end of the game to finish off your opponent. So we have 2 of these. Butler's really good. 2 mana, 3/1, fearsome hollowed. I already explained like what we do with fearsome list. We use it to strike holloweds, just buff your fearsomes in the future. And 3/1's pretty good stat line, honestly. Doom Beast, burn, finish off your opponent. This is a finisher. Use it to buff a bunch of your spiders in the end game. Fervor, burn, finish off your opponent. Decimate, burn, finish off your opponent. Stalking Shadows is really good. I'll get to that last. Gwen is mainly just used as a drain 2 in this list, but she also touches a lot of damage with like when your hollows die. Like even just 2 hollows, she threatens 5 damage, forces your opponent to block, and yeah, that's like 1 less blocker they have for your other units. So pretty happy with that. Pretty consistent like drain 2 every round. Like they're kind of forced to remove her, right? Stalking Shadows is really good because there's like pretty much you're happy pulling any units. Like you'll never break the Stalking Shadows because we run 32 units in this list, right? Or well, I guess if you subtract 6 because 6 of them are champs and you can't pull champs with Stalking Shadows, but you get the point. We're happy to pretty much pull anything. We're not really happy with host, but pet is pretty decent. Onlooker's good. Like double onlooker's like really good off of Stalking Shadows. Horror's okay. House Spider's actually pretty good if you have like an Elise or Skitterer in hand. Double Skitterer's oftentimes really good in the late game. And then of course the burn is good. Like double demo, double Doom Beast. So Stalking Shadows really good in this list. I highly suggest running it. I even considered bumping it up to a 3, but it was like a bit too clunky. So yeah, that's the list. Mulligan wise, against like stuff like TF Annie, you have to be careful keeping the 1 health units. So most of the time though, I would keep Butler and keep 1 drops. You don't have to keep Onlooker. I think Onlooker is like a bait to keep most of the time because you're off again. You're not often playing it on turn 1 or 2. You're playing it on turn 3 or 4, which is like later in the game. And don't keep Gwen most of the time. You're playing her as a finisher late game. So you can keep Elise in most matchups. Elise, House Spider, like if you have like Elise, Pet, House Spider in your mulligan, keep all of it. Like if you can play for Elise level up, play for Elise level up. That's what I've learned. And you never keep burn. Mulligan your burn, keep fearsomes is like a good rule of thumb. Keep your host. Keep your hollow units always, most of the time. I wouldn't keep, again, be careful against like TF Annie. I mentioned that because I ran into a lot, and you don't really want to keep like stuff like Butler. Of course, you should keep your 1 drops and just like pray they don't have make it rain, but Butler's like really bad. If you play double Butler and they make it rain, it feels bad even though you're getting the hollowed proc. I like keeping Stalking Shadows in the mirror. I find it often like comes down to who runs out of gas, and Stalking Shadows like it just gives you more gas, right? So I really like this, keeping this in the mirror, and I like keeping Gwen in the mirror too, but probably never anywhere else. And I only keep Gwen if I have like a decent early game established. Otherwise, I mulligan her in the mirror. So yeah, that's it for the guide. Let's get into the games. That's fine. KR horror. Just so this can't block. I don't really see people running this card. It's pretty interesting that he is.
I should stamp you out like the insect you are.
Yeah, we're just gonna go full spider mode here.
Don't waste my time.
Yeah, this hand's like really good. Like we have a full board of spiders, and we're gonna skitter, and he's gonna be a Sandman. Like we're just pushing a lot of damage.
You must have heard the screaming. I was starting to get jealous. Mind if I slip into something a little more painful?
I don't know, dude. Lip animation.
Time to die. Kneel.
Sounds good. Going down to 6. We have 4 damage in hand. But if the Gwen gets an attack in, that's 6 damage, and then he's dead.
That's it. I want more.
Perfect. Works out a single combat here. Or concerted.
There's a chill in the air.
Maybe I could warm you up, Lucian.
Dude, Lucian with the husk is actually like kind of disgusting though. That's like really disgusting synergy.
If they don't break,
They'll burn.
For the glory of Noxus.
Oh, he's so screwed.
All right, let's get to work. We've come a long way together, haven't we, boy?
Burn away the shadows.
Like you can just not block.
Scream for me. A slight adjustment.
Use this.
Strike at their foundations.
And he didn't FF, so he pulled this back and then played the Gwen.
This is a chance for me to leave my mark.
Justice will be served! Now that's a bit better.
Blast him.
Yeah, he's dead. More TF and EA. Said no one. I'm actually gonna full mode this. Okay. I was hoping for a better one drop than just Stygian. Bit greedy, but we have like a lot of 2 drops, so I thought my mulligan didn't really like matter that much. I'm just gonna play Butler.
The party never ends, nor its spirit is.
He's gonna swing, I'm not gonna block. Because why would I? Play around, make it rain, I'm gonna play this. Then we'll play this, and we'll just trade. Okay, we'll play this.
A brief engagement, but a joyous one. The night is young.
Wonder if he flocks this. Yeah, this double block is expected. Ugh, my hand is not built to, it's not meant to deal with this deck. Sadly, can't really play around make it rain and stuff. Probably should have kept Elise in my open.
Another.
A spider is good. A spider is really good actually. I mean, if Maker Rain hits both of these, it's unfortunate. Hopefully, if he played Butler and Maker Rain doesn't hit all my 1 health units, that'd be very tragic. Actually, TF red card's a thing. Oh, that's a red card. Oh, that's a red card. Good thing I thought about it. I'm gonna play into it. Because it kills 3 units.
Allow me.
I think this open is very decent. Or not open, but this attack. It's better than developing Skitter. Getting red carded. And then we're sad. I think. Beautiful. That's what we like to see. Let's play our Butler. You don't really have to. So I'm gonna play Elise, that's an Elise level, and then forces his red card out. Because after he red cards, then we could start developing our Fronta Butlers.
I pull the string.
And if he doesn't red card, then we just pass. We take the Elise level, and then we kill him. Just that simple. Ooh, okay, he definitely doesn't have red card. I'm pretty sure he would use it.
Please make yourself right.
This is funny. He's gonna flock, and I'm just gonna fervor. Now we're not gonna develop Skitter next turn because, well, for one, we're gonna have a full board. For two, we don't want to play into red card. Top deck TF.
Another guest.
And of course, you give the hollow buff to a fearsome unit, even though it most likely dies, but it can't get blocked, so We'll give it to the spiderling. We only have one hollowed, so I don't think it matters.
I live to serve.
Might have to yellow or make it rain. For sure, this is make it rain. Or Blade's Edge. Could we get Blade's Edge on this? Oh, it's 2 cards. Double make it rain. That'd be funny. He misses both. That's a death fan. He's dead. He's just dead.
Yes.
He can't survive burn.
Gotta go with the flow.
I mean, I'm like, I wouldn't do this if I didn't have doobies, you know? It's like, or I guess demo, so I don't have to kill a unit. Bum, bum, bum. Wow. We just have to kill him. Okay, I don't know why this keeps happening. Try flushing my DNS again, but I guess full develop. And I think I play her on Avalanche, right?
Come on in. Nice to meet you. Ha!
Okay, no Targon's Peak.
We shall sing, dance, and forget our woes. I'll knock 'em dead.
Fine.
Welcome, one and all, to the Midnight Rebel. Join us.
Block, block,
Nothing's
block.
tougher than a troll.
Interesting. He's at 9. Let's do this. Not great.
War Mason, reporting for duty. For the glory of Noxus.
I know he runs Avalanche and or Ravine. Probably both.
It's always cold in the Freljord. Hail to the king!
Let's just estimate.
Bow to your king!
These onlookers are not good at all.
This is gonna be fun!
Pass. I need to play Gwen.
My goodness, what is all this?
The Midnight Rebel! And so we begin! Come in, come in!
Let's talk about your dad.
You got a problem?
Lower him to 1. We have the fervor as well.
Another!
I think he runs heal. Ooh, that's really good.
I'll knock 'em dead.
Yes, kill Gwen. Otherwise, Gwen kills him next turn.
Get ready for a beatdown.
I promised. If only she could see me.
What is your move? I think I won. Be Catalyst? I'm just gonna... Very good. Hey guys, hope you enjoyed. I'll see you all in the next video. Peace.